Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So today's video is all about my go-to makeup look, a look that I pretty much wear every single day. I do work at a school 5 days a week. I'm a TA and I love my job. I love being there and it's just my favorite thing of the day. And well, besides this. And I also have classes every Tuesday where I have to drive 2 hours to get to my school because again, I live in the middle of nowhere. So if you guys want to see my makeup look and see what type of products I use for my everyday go-to, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so first things first, sorry about my hair, it's kind of crazy. I did blow dry it this morning and I had to go to work for a little bit and it's just not listening, my bangs are not listening. And I feel like I'm going to get a cold because I've been having a sore throat and I've been coughing all day and it's a mess. My hair's a mess, I'm a mess. Let's just forget about that and let's just move on to the makeup. So first things first is primer, and of course I'm going to use my No Problem primer, I still can't say that, and my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 spray. So I'm just going to dab some on my fingers. I usually use about 1 to 2 pumps depending on what I'm doing throughout the day. All that. So at the school I'm mostly inside. I do have like recess duty and things like that, so I do have times where I'm out in the sun. So I do like to wear, you know, some SUBSCIRBE and all that. Probably didn't hear me, some setting spray and all that jazz. I don't like to wear such heavy makeup when I work at a school because I don't really see the point, because I work with kids all day and I work with the same kids every single day, so you know, I don't care about that. Oh, and they'll probably be distracted by, like, if I use a beaming highlight, they'll probably be asking, why do you have all that glitter? You know, kids. But yeah, I do love my job, and they're like, the cat fell off. All right, I already lost my train of thought. I'm gonna spray this on my face. And I spray a lot because of my dry skin, and I want to make sure that I am hydrated because of those times that I am out in the sun. And I usually come home and I don't take it off until like maybe 5 or 6. I don't take off my makeup right away because it's such a hassle. Like, am I the only one that feels that way? Where you put your makeup on and then you just don't want to take it off? Like the process of taking it off, of using a makeup wipe, taking every single thing off, and then having to wash your face, and then when you wash your face, water's dripping down your elbow, and I can't. So I try to do it, you know, later, which is probably bad for your skin, but you know, that's how life goes. So next I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going to use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 220. I'm just going to shake it up. Then I do pour it on my hand. I try not to use too much because I'm only going to wear it for like 6 hours of the day. And then I usually use my, I already forgot, my Morphe Y6, but since I discovered this, I'm going to start using this, and plus my Y6 is my face. Alright, so now that we have foundation on, I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I only use one little dot here. I'm gonna conceal that sucker right there. So yeah, I do live in the middle of nowhere. I do have to drive 2 hours for school, and then we have to drive 2 hours for the groceries as well, so I have to do all that at the same time. So drive the 2 hours, go to class, go get groceries, and come back and put it all away, and you know, I film and just try to get through life. Yeah, I'm trying to go for my elementary education degree. I'm halfway through my associates, and it's a long process, but I try to remember, you know, it's gonna be worth it in the end, all this hard work, you know, all the stuff that they tell you, and I'm trying to think positively, but sometimes, you know, I have my days where I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's taking forever, and other days I'm just like, no, keep going, you got this. It's just a long process to be a teacher, you know, so hopefully the years pass by a lot faster than they have been. Anyways, back to the makeup. So I do put a lot of concealer on. I just make sure I'm like covered because I don't go to bed till late because I'm up doing homework or up editing a video. So I try to make sure that my dark circles are covered and then I don't look like I've only slept for like 4 hours. So this is a really great concealer for that. Next, I go in with my e.l.f. finishing powder in the shade Light Medium. I just use like a little brush like this. I know it's dirty, don't judge me. And just kind of pat this onto the skin. So I'm not wearing this for very long. I don't worry about baking or things like that. I just kind of want to just put a powder on just to set everything and make sure everything's in its place. Doesn't move around. That's what I like to do. So then after I put the powder down, I like to take my contour palette, my e.l.f. contour palette, take my Morphe Y12, just contour a little tiny bit. Just so my face has some type of, you know, structure. Has a little something. So then after I contour, I like to take this MAC bronzer and Give Me Sun. And I just like to take a little contour brush. It's just to add a little bronze to the skin. Not too much. Just a tad bit, just so I have some color on my face. Then after bronzer, I like to take my Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon and just take this little fluffy brush here. Just kind of pat it onto the skin and then blend it out. So I have a little bit of color on my face. Now we got a little bit of color. Good. Now we don't look so bland. Okay, so after I put all my powders down, I like to spray my face. I can't talk today. See, I told you I'm a mess. That cold is just kicking my butt right now. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This setting spray is amazing. Look at this spray. It just keeps going. It smells amazing. So if you guys have this, you know what that smell is, and it smells amazing. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells so good. So I'm just gonna spray my face. It's really light too, but it really does a good job on helping you set your makeup and stuff, so it's really good. Ow. Okay, so while that dries, that's when I put on my eyebrows, and then I'll be back to show you what else I do to my eyes. Alright, so now that our face is set and my eyebrows are on, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I don't like to do a full glam, lashes, glitter, and all that stuff. I do have one brush that I use every morning. I put the same color on it every day. So you could just grab a fluffy blender brush, maybe like this, or a regular shadow brush. I like to grab a big fluffy one just to get it in there faster. So I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the color I use. I usually just go into this color right here, and I just put some on my brush, and I just swirl it in like this, just to add a little color to the eyes. You can use your blush or bronzer as well, if that's the color you want to use. I could have gone into with my Toasted Cinnamon from my Burt's Bees blush, and put that on your eyelid as well. So whatever color you choose, I usually choose like a neutral color like this, just because it adds a little something to the eyes. Just gonna swirl it around in there. I know I said no glitter, but shimmer is not technically glitter. So I usually just take a little shimmer like this and use my finger, just a little bit, and just put it in the inner corner of my eyes, just right there, just so it looks like my eyes are more awake than they actually are. So that is pretty much my trick. It's just make sure that you look more awake. So by brightening up under the eye, adding a little shimmer in the inner corner is great. So after my eyeshadow is done, then I curl my lashes and I go in with my Lash Paradise. So I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Let me know down below what you guys think about it. It's super easy, really quick. It looks pretty natural on the skin and I love it so much. So if you guys do too, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if there's any other ideas or products that you guys want me to try, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below and I'd be happy to do those for you. So until next time.